If you've got an issue, here's a tissue.
DJ Valentine, he doesn't have a wife or a girlfriend, but he clearly has issues.
That guy has definitely got some issues to work out.
DJ Valentine? Man, that guy has issues.
Clearly has a number of issues.
Clearly has issues.
Multiple issues.
DJ Valentine has issues.
DJ Valentine has issues.
Hey kids, I'm certainly DJ Valentine, and I certainly have issues. Still, I'd like to thank everyone who listened to the first episode of me having an episode. The first breakdown of me having a breakdown? It felt very cathartic to blow off some geeky steam, so I thought I'd try it again. For those of you who are listening for the first time, what's wrong with you? Who goes number 2 before going number 1 other than some gastrointestinal anarchist?
What's with you, man? Come on!
I'm just playing. Glad you could join me, first-timers. This is the show where I discuss certain things in the realm of entertainment and sometimes present questions like, do we really need another Fast and the Furious film?
No. Mm-mm. No. Hell no. No.
Well, I guess that's been answered. Pretty open and shut case there. That's the show. Roll credits? Okay, apparently my contract with the Geekcast Radio Network states that I have to fill more airtime, so I guess I'll fill it with a prayer, a plea, a hope, an ardent demand. And that is to please,
pretty please, with sugar on top,
don't ruin the Star Wars Ahsoka series. I say that since my issues this episode center around Star Wars TV in general. Star Wars TV. Such a concept would have been unthinkable when I was a kid, but a concept that makes so much sense since the Star Wars universe is replete with things to mine, to explore, to expand upon. Every nook and cranny of George Lucas's sci-fi menagerie has a character with an intricate backstory. A Bib Fortuna, a Dash Rendar, a Kyle Katarn, a Cy Snoodles. No bullshit. The singing wax lips tumor belting tunes out in Jabba's palace is named Cy Snoodles. Sorry. I just refused to get a copyright strike from music literally called Jizz. Look it up. Anyway, so much story, and yet, despite a strong start with the first season of The Mandalorian, each show has gotten progressively, how do I not say worse? Worse? Damn. Each show's precipitous decline has rendered me incapable of a nuanced synonym to the word worse. Look, movies and TV shows have dodgy writing, inconsistencies, plot holes. It happens. However, maybe it's my old man glasses, but I don't remember a time where a steady stream of content from one place had plot holes so huge, so massive that, well,
you can land a jumbo fucking jet in there.
The hit that was The Mandalorian and the worldwide phenomenon that was Baby Yoda led to The Mandalorian Season 2. Despite having the first well-done, well-received live-action depiction of Ahsoka in it, the season as a whole just seemed to be a vehicle for cameos, Easter eggs, member berries, and key jingling with writing arguably lesser than its preceding season. And that season led to the Book of Boba Fett.
No! This is not how this was supposed to go!
Less the Book of Boba Fett and more the pamphlet some asshole sticks on your car window in a mall parking lot that gets wet in the rain and you have to scrape off with your fingernails later of Boba Fett. They had a show about a lawbreaker with producers and creators too afraid to make a show about breaking the law.
Like these days, they want to be criminals more than they want to commit crime.
They had a mercenary, a killer, someone who Sith Lord Darth Vader, the most infamous killer in the galaxy, him. He had to plead and threaten Boba Fett not to kill his quarry because of his shoot first, ask questions later attitude.
There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations.
As you wish.
And they turned that guy into a pious mayor of a vacant Dust Bowl town he had absolutely no connection to? They nerfed Black Chrysanthemum. They nerfed Cad Bane. They nerfed the concept of being a gangster in general to the point where Boba Fett's most loyal troopers were a sci-fi version of Josie and the Pussycats, slowly moving from place to place on colorful cotton candy speeder bikes in a fucking desert.
Not great, Bob.
The show got so bored of itself, it just inserted Mando and Grogu and Ahsoka and Luke Skywalker in an effort not to doze off on its own product.
How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up?
That led to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, which, as of this recording, is in the midst of breaking pretty much all of Star Wars canon with show inconsistencies and poor writing that lines up with A New Hope, as well as a jigsaw puzzle piece lines up with a tuna fish fucking sandwich.
Or you just fucked up temporarily because you're temporarily fucking stupid.
Kenobi is going to lead to Andor, the Rogue One prequel show centering around the sixth most interesting character from Rogue One. Oh, what? You like Andor? You like Diego Luna's character, Cassian Andor? Well, I guess I can only speak for myself when I say,
I don't give a shit.
Or Morgan Freeman speaks for myself. With all that, my hopes for the Ahsoka series are now turning into fears. Ahsoka Tano was maybe my top 3 favorite Star Wars character right now. Thanks to Ashley Eckstein and now Rosario Dawson, the journey Ahsoka has been on is nothing short of remarkable. From this universally hated, annoying, obvious child POV insert character in the Clone Wars movie in 2008, uttering lines like Sky Guy when talking to Anakin Skywalker.
You're stuck with me, Sky Guy.
What did you just call me?
To this battle-tested, wise, skilled Ronin warrior monk who, in her time, has held her own against General Grievous, Asajj Ventress, Count Dooku, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, Cad Bane, all of Vader's Inquisitors, Darth Maul, and the Mandalorian himself. I don't care who disagrees, but the lightsaber duel between Ahsoka and Darth Maul in the final season of the Clone Wars is one of the greatest Star Wars duels in history. Not just because of the choreography, but because of the well-written story beats behind it. Maul tempting Ahsoka to join him to maybe save her master Anakin Skywalker and stop Palpatine from destroying the Republic, but Ahsoka rejecting the offer, knowing that Maul's power-hungry ways would never let him stop at just killing Palpatine.
The time of the Jedi has passed. They cannot defeat Sidious. But together, you and I can.
Your vision is flawed.
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson.
Maul right for the wrong reasons and Ahsoka wrong for the right reasons. There is nothing in Star Wars TV as of late that makes me think we can get something that good again, except that Dave Filoni, the creator of the Ahsoka character, the heir to the Star Wars empire, the man who learned at the knee of George Lucas himself, is in charge of the series. Dave, don't fuck this up. Please. And don't just fuck up Ahsoka and Hera and Sabine, who are also in the series. Don't drop the ball on the show's apparent villain, Grand Admiral Thrawn, a character in the grand hierarchy of Star Wars villains, who sits only behind Palpatine and Darth Vader in my eyes. I could base an entire show on the awesomeness of Grand Admiral Thrawn, the evil Sherlock Holmes, the Hans Landa of the Star Wars universe.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
But I don't want to fall into the infinite geek limbo that is Star Wars any farther than I have. The point is this: Star Wars TV is about to actually deal with a character not only near and dear to my heart, but a character on the precipice of being thought of as one of the greatest Star Wars characters ever. All previous evidence, however, just points to them messing it up.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Enough of this.
Here's a little bonus issue for you guys. As I was taking notes for this episode, I was sitting in a screening waiting for the new Jurassic World movie to begin. A film so forgettable until this very moment. Days after having seen it, I completely forgot the film's subheading. Dominican Republic, who cares? And I mean that in regards to this franchise. Jurassic Park started as such a smart, inventive franchise. So much so, my favorite scene of the film has no dinosaurs in it and just involves a group of smart people sitting around a table arguing over the morality and danger of what they're doing. I think the producers of this franchise should maybe do the same thing. sit around a table and discuss how to fix this franchise from being a dumbed-down version of itself that feels as tired and old as, well, a dinosaur.